All right, y'all. So, will the Lakers take that commanding 3-1 lead, or will the Nuggets tie this series up at 2 games apiece? Let's find out now. All right, y'all. Hey, what's up, good QC? Welcome to another Talking and Grubbing live stream. Oops. There we go. My apologies. Hey, what's up, good people? I'm QC. Welcome to another Talking and live stream. How's everybody doing this Thursday night? I'm doing good. I hope I'm good as well. Tonight is game 4 of the Western Conference Finals between the Lakers and the Nuggets. The Lakers lead that series 2-1. They're looking to seek that commanding 3-1 lead and try to be a win closer to the NBA Finals for the first time in a decade, while the Nuggets want to tie this series up at 2 games apiece. So this is going to be a fun, interesting game here tonight. Can't wait to see what happens. All right, if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell and click all so you don't miss any new videos or upcoming live streams from me. Doggone bag fail. Sorry about that, good people. But man, this is gonna be an exciting game here tonight. Can't wait to see what happens. The Nuggets, they're coming off of a bounce back win in game 3 Tuesday night. Jamal Murray hit some big shots in the fourth quarter. To give the Nuggets the win. You know, the Nuggets through the second and third quarters, they had big leads, but the Lakers came back with runs of their own to cut the deficit down to single digits. At one point, they almost tied the game, but they couldn't get those timely shots. And to me, they definitely waited too little, too late to finally to really start playing ball. It was like they were going through the motions. So as you and also if you're on Twitch, make sure you follow the channel. Like I said before, if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button, click that notification bell, and click all so you don't miss any new videos from me. And also make sure you click that rectangle if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And to all my loyal subscribers, thank you for supporting me. Definitely appreciate it. All right, things situated. And also, if you can donate to the channel, you can donate via Cash App or PayPal or live streams that I do in the future. Here's the Cash App cash tag. All right. It's $ talking and grubbing. And also, here's the PayPal email. I used to put a link in the the comic section on the videos or in the live stream. I found out after a few hours that the link expired, so I figured this would be more easier to access if y'all want to donate through PayPal. Any donations you can keep this channel going. You just don't know. And also, you can shop official merchandise at the Teespring store at teespring.com. All right. Say, there's the link. I'm selling t-shirts, hoodies, long sleeve t-shirts, face masks, and more. They're at reasonable prices. And people in the Midwest, the East Coast, and the South, Dirty South, y'all know y'all get y'all winter too. So I want all y'all to stay warm. Also, I want y'all to stay healthy throughout this whole pandemic. And also, I'm offering 10% off and 20% off on any purchases, as well as free shipping. Now, when you put in merch, then there's the 20% promo code. Just put in TNG 2020, excuse me. Then there's the free shipping promo code. All right, so there we go. But all right, as y'all coming into the live stream, what are y'all keys to the game tonight for both teams to win? Who do you think will win tonight's game? You think the Nuggets will tie things up at 2 games apiece, or do you think the Lakers will take that commanding 3-1 lead? Everyone see your comments in the chat. Now, my keys to the game for both teams, for the Lakers definitely got to come out with a sense of urgency from jump ball. They cannot wait around because it's explosive and too dangerous. You know, once you get, you already got your hands full with dudes like Jokic and Murray, but once you get guys like Jeremy Grant, as y'all saw in game 3, Torrey Craig off the bench, even even Paul Millsap chips in, you got a fight on your hands and your night will be miserable. Different team. So the Lakers got to take away the Nuggets' confidence early. And also, the Lakers have to get the ball movement going. Y'all, LeBron and AD. They got to, they got to get the white guys like a Dwight Howard involved. Rondo had a pretty solid game in game 3, but you got to, feed him at times. You got to get KCP and Danny Green going, or a Markieff Morris going, or Kyle Kuzma, or Alex Caruso. The Lakers definitely got to get that ball movement established early and often. Because once they do that, that leaves, that eases the scoring load off of LeBron and AD. Also, defensively, the Lakers got to dig in. They got to find ways to contain Murray and Jokic, even if they have to run double teams at one of them. And also, got to get in those passing lanes with the Nuggets so they can turn defense into offense. Also, excuse me, if you're the Lakers, you gotta slow down the Nuggets transition game. That's their bread and butter. They love to score in transition. Once you slow them down, that's definitely an advantage for the Lakers because running teams, they do not want to be slowed down for anything. Moses Harper, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. And also another thing for the Lakers, they gotta win the rebounding battle. Man, no way in the world AD should have 2 rebounds, you know, um, for a big man of his caliber. That big man, that's messed up that in game 3, the whole Nuggets team out rebounded AD by themselves. That cannot happen here tonight in game 4. Definitely cannot happen. So AD's got to be aggressive on the glass from the get go, whether it's an offensive rebound or a defensive rebound. Now, on the flip side for the Nuggets, you got to get Jokic and Murray going very early here in this game to get them into a rhythm. That's right, Moses Harper. Anthony AD got to get those rebounds. He's got to attack the glass. Like I said, no way. There's no way in hell he should have had only 2 rebounds in game 3. That's unacceptable. Yep. Jokic cannot win the rebounding battle against AD. Exactly. But for the Nuggets, they got to get Murray and Jokic going early and often. Also, they definitely got to score in the transition game. So they got to get steals off the Lakers and turn those turnovers into points. Definitely got to limit LeBron's drives to the basket. Make him a jump shooter. And also, the Nuggets role players are going to have to step up once again in game. Jeremiah Grant, who had a great game 3. Monte Harris, he's got to step up tonight. Paul Millsap has to have a pretty solid game. Torrey Craig. If the Nuggets role players can step up to, relieve the scoring burden off of Murray and Jokic, oh, that definitely gives them a great chance to win this game. Also, Michael Porter Jr., the rookie, he's had some pretty nice games here in the bubble as well as the playoffs. He's definitely got to step up his game tonight. Moses Harper, you said Rondo got to pass, good, no turnovers. That's true. That's definitely true. But the Lakers as a team had a bunch of turnovers in game 3. Also, Jokic has to win his battle with AD. He's definitely got to find what he's definitely got to contain AD. He's not going to shut him down or stop him, but he definitely has to find a way to contain him. If he could contain AD, then then that definitely bodes well for the Nuggets. Also, once again, the Nuggets got to attack the glass like they did in Game 3. If Jokic can, you know, do pretty good on the boards, that definitely bodes well for the Nuggets. So I want to know, what are y'all keys tonight to victory tonight for both teams? Leave your comments in the chat. Also, you can put in your predictions on who do you think will win tonight. Do you think the Lakers will take that commanding 3-1 lead, or do you think the Nuggets will tie this series up at 2 games apiece? Moses Harper, are you talking about what's the link for my Talking and Grubbing merch? Let me give you the link for that. I'm about to send you the link right now, Moses. Selling all my merch. I'm selling the merch at teespring.com. You said don't mess up, Lakers. All right, Moses. Here's the link to where I'm selling the merch. Here's the link to the Teespring store. Don't mess up, Lakers. Looking at this Nuggets team, huh, Moses? Well, the Heat definitely got one hell of a win last night against the Celtics in game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Tyler Hero, man, that dude was a man amongst boys last night as he had 37 points. He had 17 big points in the fourth quarter to hold off the Celtics. They gave it all that they could, but what messed them up was the 7 turnovers in the fourth quarter. And you know, when you have turnovers in the fourth quarter, it's hard to win a game. When you're trying to come back, when you're trying to come back like that in the game, you basically got to play turnover free football. Okay, all right, glad you got it, Moses. So that's what ended up costing the Celtics that game. Yep, it was. Yep, it was Hero. It was Hero Moses. But the Celtics, despite Hero's big game, still had a chance to win. But they had those costly turnovers in the fourth quarter. If they would had no turnovers or even just maybe one or two, they probably would have won. Because just about every turnover the Celtics had, the Heat converted into points. So now the Celtics are the Heat are one win away from their first NBA Finals appearance since 2014. Man, that would be crazy if it's the Lakers and the Heat in the finals. LeBron's current team going up against his former team. Man, the storylines that'll come out of that series. LeBron going up against his old coach. Also, Pat Riley going up against him where he basically made his mark. as a as a coach, and then on to an executive. So man, there'll be a lot of storylines coming out of that series. LeBron trying to win his fourth championship. The Heat, they're trying to win their fourth championship as a franchise. Man, there'll be some interesting stories coming out of that series if that series comes to fruition. It'll make one hell of a series too. You know, matter of fact, if that series were to become reality, it would be similar to the 2004 finals with the Lakers and the Pistons. The Lakers, they had the star power with Shaq, Kobe, Gary Payton, Rick Fox, Derek Fisher. And then you had the Pistons on the other side where a lot of people they didn't have no superstar. They had all-star worthy players like Chauncey Billups, Rip, Tayshaun Prince, Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace, and they were big underdogs in that series. Nobody gave them a shot to win that series. So this Heat team is similar to the 2004 Pistons, in my opinion. Wow, Stephanie Reddy of NBA TV, she is beautiful. That's a beautiful woman. Well, I mean TNT. I'm sorry, but she is beautiful. Buzz, you said right. Good game. It was. Man, that was a great game. And Tyler Hero's performance last night is definitely going to go down as one of the most memorable playoff performances. I mean, that's rare for a guy to come off the bench and score 37 points. That's rare. That's very rare. All right, so I want to know your thoughts. Who do you think will win this game tonight? Moses Harper, Moses, you said you good, we get it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was just taken back by our beauty for a minute. Man, I can see this game unfold. Man, this is gonna be one exciting game tonight. This series has gotten a little bit interesting. Game two, AD hit the buzzer beater, the game winning, the buzzer beating three. Now the Nuggets came back with a response, and now they tied up this series. I mean, well, no, got back into the series. They haven't tied it up yet. My mistake. But the Nuggets got back into this series, so now it's 2-1, and we're gonna see what happens here tonight. Will they tie this up at 2-2, or will the Lakers go up 3-1 and try to close out the series Saturday night? All right, I want y'all thoughts on this game. What do you think both teams have to do to win tonight? Leave your thoughts in the chat. Or who do you think will win tonight's game? You think the Lakers will take that commanding 3-1 lead? Or do you think the Nuggets are going to tie this series up at 2 games apiece? And also, for both teams is going to come down to the bench, the game. So Moses, you said like the I'm gonna get my mouth. Said like the Mamba, same move that Kobe did, play aggressive. Okay, you got the Lakers winning tonight. So you saying the Lakers gonna take that commanding 3-1 lead. And also with the Lakers, if the Lakers get a big lead here in this game, they cannot let up on the. They gotta have that sense of urgency. Or they gotta put the pedal to the metal. They gotta have that killer instinct because we saw in the last 3 games against the Clippers, the Nuggets kept digits in all 3 games to win them. You definitely don't want to. You definitely can't play around with this team because they definitely can come back. They have shown and proven these playoffs that they can definitely come back. So once you have them, if you're the Lakers and you have them down, you got to keep them down. Because if you let up, then that team could go on a, say, 17-0 run, and then that double digit is a single digit lead. And you got to work hard to rebuild that double digit lead again. So, all right, I'm about to get into some dinner here. Salad and some chicken. Hope y'all can see that. With salad here. Also, I got another question. Everybody that's watching this live stream tonight, which player on the Lakers are you watching out for? LeBron or AD? And Nuggets, which player are you watching that's not Jokic or Murray? Leave your answer in the chat. Mosey said it looks good. It is good. Now for me, I'm gonna start with the Nuggets. Player I'm watching is Jeremy Grant because in just about every win the Nuggets have had in the playoffs, he's definitely stepped it up along with Jokic and Murray. So that's who I'm watching out for. For the Lakers, I know a lot of y'all may say Rondo, but I'm watching out for this may shock some of y'all, Markieff Morris. Because if Markieff Morris can produce some quality minutes off the bench and knock down some threes and get after it defensively, that definitely goes a long way for the Lakers. Okay, Moses, you said you looking out for you're watching Kuzma, Kyle Kuzma. Okay, that's a good one. What about the Nuggets? Who you watching out for outside of Jokic and Murray? But Jeremy Grant, he can get it going. Um, excuse me, y'all. Jeremy Grant, he could go get it going offensively. Also, he's an underrated rebounder. He can definitely get it going on the offensive glass. So that's the main reason why I'm watching out for him. And also, like I said, the wins the Nuggets have had in the playoffs, he's definitely been a factor. And if he could be that factor here again tonight, then that definitely bodes well for the Lakers. Hey Moses, you said you looking out for Graham Paul Millsap. Yeah, Paul Millsap, good veteran leader who can play, who can contribute some solid minutes. Now he may not have the steps he may not have the steps like he had when he was with the Hawks, but he can still play. He can still rebound. He's still a solid defender. Also, he can still pass pretty good too. So if Millsap can give quality minutes off the give quality minutes, well, produce quality minutes for the Nuggets, then watch. We're getting closer and closer to tip off. To get into some of this chicken right quick. Yep. So if the Lakers feel they're the better team, they gotta play like you here tonight. because they definitely don't want to, be tied in this series while say the Heat close out the Celtics tomorrow night and they're well because the fire really begin um September 30th. So that's a week from yesterday. So they definitely don't want to be still, playing a tough series against the Nuggets while the Heat are resting. After um knocking off the Celtics in 5 games. So the Lakers want to prove that they're the better team. They got to prove it by winning this game tonight. That way they get their rest. Excuse me, I'm having issues with my streaming here. Man, I sincerely apologize, y'all. All right, at the beginning of the first quarter, the Lakers are leading 16-12. As the Nuggets call a timeout. Once again, I apologize to y'all good people. Had a little technical difficulty here. Later. Right, we're getting back on track now. Lakers with the ball. They kick it out to Danny Green. Danny Green doesn't get the three to go. But LeBron is right there with the follow. 18-12. Lakers with under 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Nuggets with the ball. Murray brings it up, gives it to Grant. Back to Murray. I meant Harris, my mistake. Murray for three, can't get it to go. AD with the rebound. Once again, y'all, I greatly apologize for the technical D. Gets it in the D. Three doesn't go. And it'll be a loose ball foul on the Nuggets. Green gives it to LeBron. LeBron gives it to AD. AD is double team. Kicks it back out to AD. LeBron gets it and lays it up and in. 20-12 Lakers. As the Lakers are on a 12-3 run to get into Jokic. Jokic gets into a cutting. Grant throws the hammer down. 20-14 Lakers. I had technical issues, Moses. So my internet TV was acting up for a second. So man, I greatly apologize. Once again, I apologize to y'all. Nuggets almost got a steal, but they got it back. And LeBron hits the three, 23-14 Lakers. The Lakers are starting to be aggressive here early. LeBron with 9 points. Harris gets it into Murray. Murray gets all the way inside for the layup. 23-16 Lakers. They ran up. The Lakers were in transition. Foul is called. Yep, but Moses, I apologize, man. I don't want to feel like y'all, that y'all been cheated or anything. AD is at the free throw line. AD puts up the first. Well, hits the first, excuse me. Excuse me. AD gets the second one to go. 25-16 Lakers. Lakers up 11 here in the early going. Nuggets with the ball. They give it to Grant. Grant tries the three and hits it. Jeremy Grant from downtown. 25-19 Lakers. Lakers with the ball. LeBron with it. No, excuse me, Kuzma with it. Didn't get it to go, but Dwight Howard is there on the putback. 27-19 Lakers. Nuggets with the ball. Whistle and a foul is called on the Lakers. The Lakers already have 14 points in the paint. They get it to Jokic. Jokic gives it to Murray. Murray with the step back jumper, and he gets it to go. 27-21, Lakers. Denver making a little run here. Rondo with the ball. Murray tried to go for the steal, but he touches it out of bounds, so the Lakers will keep it. Well, I appreciate that, Moses. Thank you. KCP gives it to Rondo. Rondo gives it to Dwight. They give it to Kuzma. Kuzma puts the floater up and gets it to go. Nice move by, no, wait a minute. That was Dwight Howard, excuse me. Dwight Howard already with 8 points off the bench and 8 rebounds. Okay, that's nice to see. And then the Nuggets come all the way back and get the layup from the top of the key. That's Jamal Murray. So now it's 29-23. Somebody on the Lakers fell asleep on defense because no way in the world he should have got all the way to the hole for that layup. Somebody was supposed to be there at the rim to at least alter his shot or at least foul him to send him to the free throw line. Y'all excuse me for a moment. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. Nuggets with the ball. Grant with the step back jumper. He gets it to go. 29-25. Nuggets within 4. Nuggets are making a little comeback here. Rondo gets it into AD. No, excuse me, Kuzma. Kuzma gives it to AD. Wow, Nuggets almost had a steal, but Caruso recovers it. And KCP hits the three. 32-25, Lakers. Lakers by 7. Murray gives it to Jokic. Jokic back to Murray. And Murray lobs it up to Jokic, and Jokic throws the hammer down. 32-27, Lakers. I mean, Plumlee, my mistake. Kuzma with the long jumper, and he gets it to go. 34-27, Lakers by 7. Fourth we go. Lakers bench is starting to produce, are doing a good job of producing quality minutes here in this first quarter. Michael Porter Jr. puts up the three. Can't get it to go. Lakers with the rebound. Rondo coming down the court with the ball. No, excuse me, Caruso. Out to KCP. Gets it into AD. Wow. AD threw it to the invisible man. To the invisible man. Out of bounds. Nuggets get the ball back. AD, the invisible man, is not in the bubble, bruh. He is not in the bubble at all. Nuggets get the ball. Murray with it. They can't get the shot to go. Here come the Lakers down the court. LeBron runs over looks like Grant, and they're gonna call the blocking foul on Grant. Or is Malone gonna challenge? That should have been a charge. LeBron bulldozed into him. But LeBron's at the free throw line. That should have been an offensive foul. LeBron gets the first to go. Brown puts up the second. And he doesn't get that one to go. So LeBron splits the pair 35-27 Lakers. As Porter Jr. misses the three. And man, bodies is just Brown as Rondo ended up rolling into the one of the officials like he was a bowling ball and the ref was a pin. The ref using the ball to, you know, is using the ball to break his fall, and looks like the ref is okay. Nuggets keep the ball. Murray with it, but Caruso gets the steal. Lakers on the fast break, and they give it to LeBron, and LeBron throws the hammer down. 37-27, Lakers up by. That was a nice alley-oop pass from Rondo to LeBron. Jokic goes up strong to the hole, but AD blocked, but he's called for the foul. No, excuse me, Plumlee. Plumlee's at the free throw line. Plumlee hits the first. All right, Jokic. Plumlee is about to attempt the second free throw. Plumlee puts it up and splits a pair, but it looks like there's a lane violation on the Lakers. So Plumlee will get another chance at that second free throw that he just missed. Wow. So somebody on the Lakers jumped in the lane too early. And Plumlee still can't hit the second free throw. But wow, but the Nuggets are right there with the offensive putback. So that was 37-30. As the Lakers try to heat a last second shot to end the quarter, but it doesn't go in. So after one, it's 37-30 Lakers. Definitely like what I saw from both teams in the first quarter. The Lakers bench definitely stepped up strong. Also, the Nuggets got quality minutes from their bench as well with Mason Plumlee. You know, Jeremiah Grant was pretty solid here in the first quarter. So heading into the second, the Lakers lead by 7. AD already has 14 points and 6 for 6 from the field here in the early going. Caruso gets it into LeBron. LeBron gives it to Caruso. Back to LeBron. LeBron with the bounce pass to Caruso. And he loses it out of bounds. So the Nuggets get the ball back. Harris brings the ball up. Gives it to Murray. And they kick it out to Michael Porter Jr. for the three. He doesn't get it to go. LeBron with the rebound, bringing the ball up the court. LeBron make a decision. Stop with all this dribble, dribble, dribble. LeBron drives, gets the layup, gets the scoop layup to go. 39-30. Lakers. Murray brings the ball up the court, gets it to Plumlee, and Michael Porter Jr. can't get the three to go. Lakers with the rebound. LeBron with the ball. LeBron goes to the hole, looking for the foul. But he's not going to get it. It's going to be out of bounds. Lakers will have it side out. LeBron gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma can't hit the three. Rebound Nuggets. Wow. That's a hell of a finish by Gary Harris, right? I mean, Monte Harris, excuse me. 39-32. Lakers. That was a nice finish to the basket by Monte Harris, who had a big game three. LeBron gets it into AD, gives it to Caruso, and Caruso hits the three. Alex Caruso from downtown, 42-32, Lakers by 10. Harris gives it to Plumlee. Plumlee gives it to Murray. Plumlee turns it over as he tried to get it into Harris. Alex Caruso with the steal. They give it to LeBron. LeBron kicks it out to Kuzma. Kuzma can't get the three to go. Fight for the rebound. And LeBron gets it. And Denver is called for the loose ball foul. All right, so the Lakers will take the ball out of bounds, side out. Morris gets it into LeBron. Gives it back to Morris. Morris is inside. Gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma passes it to Caruso. Caruso puts up the three. No good. Denver gets the rebound. Mason Plumlee with it. And Markieff Morris gets called the loose ball foul. As he cannot believe, as he looks at the ref and cannot believe that he called that foul on him. So it'll be Nuggets ball. All right. So the Nuggets with the ball, trailing by 10. Harris gets it into Jokic, but the ball is stolen. And the Nuggets fouled to stop the fast break. And they fouled Caruso. Second quarter. All right, Caruso is taken out of the game. Wow, LeBron cuts, gives it to a cutting Kuzma. Kuzma gets the layup to go, 44-32. Lakers by 12. And Michael Malone calls timeout to talk things over as the Lakers have opened up a 12-point lead here in the early going of the second quarter. Y'all, excuse me for a minute. I'll be right back. Don't go away. I'm back, y'all. My apologies. I had to step away for a minute. All right, so the Lakers have regained that 10-point lead, 50-40, as the Lakers hit a three. Jokic, they called the loose ball foul on him. A relatively quiet game here so far in this first half. As he pushed into McGee, JaVale McGee sits down. Lakers with the ball. Rondo brings it up the ball, brings the ball up the court, gets it into Caruso. Caruso gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma thought about the three, but he decides to go inside. Can't get it to go, but it's knocked out of bounds, and the Lakers will keep it with 9 seconds left to go. Shot clock. AD with the turnaround jumper, and he gets it to go. Wow, pretty move by AD. 52-40, Lakers by 12 here in the midpoint of the second quarter. Murray gets it to Jokic. Jokic has to definitely get going here. Jokic puts up the three and he knocks it down. 52-43 Lakers. Maybe that will get Jokic going. They give it to Markieff Morris. Kicks it out. He kicks it out to AD, out to Kuzma. Kuzma can't get the three to go. Rebound. Plumlee gives it to Jokic. Brings the ball up the court. Gives it to Murray. Gives it to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. goes all the way inside, lays it up and in. 52-45 Lakers. Lakers by 7. AD gives it to Morris. Morris gives it to Caruso. Out to Kuzma. Back to Caruso. Caruso goes inside. Can't get the layup to get the floater to go. Excuse me. Nuggets with the rebound. Jokic never turned around to see the pass, and AD comes up with the steal. Good anticipation by AD. Morris puts up the three, can't get it to go. Rondo gets the offensive board, throws it into AD. AD was too deep to lay it up and in. Gives it to Morris, back to AD. Jokic guarding him. Whistle. Wow, and Plumlee fouls AD on the 3-point attempt, and AD will shoot 3 free throws. Wow. Unbelievable. Very unbelievable. Check him out. Phone for any messages. AD already has 17 points here in the game. Jokic only has 8. Wow. Definitely gotta get Jokic going if the Nuggets want to come back in this game. AD hits the first. All right, what are y'all thoughts on this first half so far? Leave your comments here in the chat. AD hits all 3 free throws. 55-45, Lakers by 10 with under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Murray with the ball. Brings it up the court. Jokic back to Murray. Murray almost lost it. Gives it to Gary Harris. Back to Jokic. Wow, Jokic tried to get it into Millsap, but the Lakers come up with the steal. And they throw it all the way to Morris. Morris gets it back, puts 3, and he can't get it to go. Wow, Nuggets couldn't secure the rebound. Morris comes in and gets the steal. And Morris throws alley-oop. Well, tried to throw the alley-oop, but the Nuggets come up with a steal. Nice anticipation by Jokic. And Grant goes all the way down the lane, lays it up and in 55-47 Lakers. Mondo Ray Moore, how you doing? Salute back to you. Thanks for joining me. AD with the turnaround jumper, can't get it to go. Nuggets with the rebound. With 3:56 left to go here in the second, Murray brings the ball up the court. Lakers leading by 8. Gets it into Grant. Grant puts up the 3. Can't get it to go. Jokic gets the offensive board. Kicked it back out to Gary Harris. He couldn't get the 3 to go. Here come the Lakers. LeBron all the way to the hole, lays it up and lays it in. 57-47 Lakers. LeBron has also had a nice game so far. He has 14 points here already. But the Lakers bench has definitely contributed some positive minutes here, especially with LeBron being on the bench. Whistle and the foul is called on the Lakers. And the Nuggets will be at the free throw line. No, excuse me. It'll be out of bounds, side out. My mistake. They get it into Jokic. Dwight Howard on him. Gives it to Murray. Murray gives it to Grant. And Grant gets the jumper to go. 57-49 Lakers with 2:58 to go here in the second. They get it into AD. Millsap thought he had knocked it off of AD's leg, but to no avail. The Lakers keep the ball. All right, Mr. Z Trip, thank you for showing love for the stream. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you follow me on Twitch. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. All right, the Lakers can't get the shot to go. Nuggets with the rebound. Jokic brings the ball up the court. Nuggets got to get a score here because that could definitely shift the momentum here. Gary Harris tried to go inside. Well, Murray tried to pass it to Harris, but he was fouled. So the Nuggets will take it out of bounds, side out, as they're trying to inch closer and closer back into this game. And Danny Green, the game for the Lakers. And it looks like Rondo is sitting down. All right, the ball is inbounded into Millsap. Gives it to Murray. Murray goes inside and gets the layup to go. Nice scoop layup by Murray. 57-51. Nuggets within 6. LeBron with the ball. Tried to hit the jumper, couldn't get it to go. AD couldn't secure the offensive rebound on the Nuggets. Jokic with the ball. And Murray tried to go and tried to attack the rim once again. He couldn't get that one to go, but he is fouled and he'll shoot 2 free throws. That's what I've been saying about these Nuggets. You know what? I said it here in the you know, at the beginning of this live stream. If you're the Lakers, once you got them down, you got to keep them down because they could definitely go on a run in a minute. And the Lakers have led by as many as 12. Now the Nuggets have cut it to 7. And now Murray can, you know, with a couple free throws, make it even closer. All right, Murray's at the free throw line. Murray puts up the free throw and hits. Had to give me some water, some aqua. And Murray puts up the second free throw, gets that one to go, 57-53. The Nuggets close the gap within 4 with coming up under 2 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Lakers with the ball. LeBron gives it to KCP. KCP gives it to AD. AD has Millsap on him. He's backing him up in the post. AD try to get the hook shot to go, misses. Millsap with the rebound. Now the Nuggets can make this a 2-point game or even a 1-point game. Millsap thought about the 3, gives it to Murray. Murray dancing with it. AD all over him. Wow. Couldn't get the turnaround to go. Grant and KCP could secure the rebound, so the Nuggets will keep it. Intelligent Psycho, what's up, man? How you doing? Salute back to you. Said them chicken McNuggets keep fighting, keeping the fight alive. Yeah, that's true. I said at the beginning of this stream, Lakers, if they got them down, they got to keep them down because this team can go on a big run here, quick, fast, and in a hurry. As the Nuggets missed the shot, Lakers with the rebound. Down the floor is LeBron. LeBron with the ball. Well, AD gives the ball to LeBron. LeBron thought about going inside, but had to back out. He's got 5 seconds on the shot clock. LeBron with the step back jumper couldn't get it to go. But Dwight Howard gets the putback plus the foul. So he'll have a chance to complete the 3-point play. Lakers have tell the cycle. He said Lakers have gone cold and they got the big men and they got the big men though, high level, heavy personal. That's true. And also you said watching the game HD and this live at the same time. All right. All right. That's what's up. Greatly appreciated. And Dwight completes the 3-point play. 60-53, Lakers by 7. Coming up under a minute remaining. Nuggets with the ball. Murray with it. Gets it to Jokic. Dwight on him. Jokic goes inside. And he gets it to go. 60-55, Lakers by 5. And with the ball, LeBron brings it up the court. Gets it into AD. Back to LeBron. LeBron with it. Steps back with the step back jumper. Can't get it to go. Nuggets secure the rebound. Jokic gives it to Murray. And the Nuggets are going to hold it for the final shot of this first. Murray has Danny Green on him as they try to double team to get the ball out of his hands. Jokic almost lost the ball, but got it back. Wow, Millsap tried to get the 3 off, but misses. And we go to halftime, good people. The Lakers are leading the Nuggets 60-55. As LeBron and AD have been the anchors for the Lakers in this game. Well, in this first half, excuse me. Now, the Lakers bench has definitely produced some quality minutes, especially with LeBron sitting on the bench taking a breather. It wasn't always scoring, but they definitely came with the defense. Now the Nuggets, they started off a little bit slow. They definitely found a little bit rhythm here in the second quarter. Now they just got to find a way to get Jokic going. AD's done a pretty good job of containing him so far, as he's only held up to about 10, 12 points here in this first half. But if the Nuggets want to win the game tonight, they got to get Jokic going in the second half. They got to find a way to get some easy scoring opportunities for him. Because if they don't, then it's definitely going to be tougher for the Nuggets to complete the comeback and win this game. Also the Lakers, they definitely let their foot off the gas here in this second. I said it at the this live stream. If you're the Lakers, once you have the Nuggets down, you got to keep them down. And the Lakers did not do that, as the Nuggets went on a pretty nice run here to end the second quarter to make this a single-digit game. You cannot go to sleep on this different team. They're not going to fold, and they're not a mentally weak team. You know, this is not Portland, and this dang on sure ain't Houston either. You can't mentally fatigue this team. You gotta beat them because they definitely know what it's like to come back from double digit deficits and win. You know, we saw it against Utah. We also saw it against the Clippers, especially in the last 3 games. So, Lakers, you know, they were playing with that sense of urgency to start the game, but as the game has gone on, they definitely kind of stopped playing with that sense of urgency. Like texting me. Hey, y'all, excuse me. Gotta step away for a moment. I'll be right back. Don't go away. All right, Moses, you take care. Thanks for joining me. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. But the key for the Lakers, here in the second half, they gotta get my phone out of my pocket. They gotta definitely still contain Jokic because Jokic can definitely explode for a big scoring explosion. Also, he can start getting aggressive on the board, so they still got to contain him. Also, excuse me, if they get a big lead again of 10 plus points, they got to keep their pedal to the metal. They cannot take this team lightly. Once they got them down, they got to keep them down because the longer the Nuggets stay in this game, the more confident they feel they can hang around and compete or ultimately beat the Lakers. So you definitely don't want that. Like I said, this team is not going to get rattled mentally. You cannot fatigue them mentally like they did Portland and Houston in the previous rounds. You gotta you gotta literally basically knock them out. You know, for the Nuggets gotta find a way to start containing AD because AD has gone off here in this first half. He has about 19, 20 points. Also, the you know, the Lakers, the Nuggets got to contain the role players for the Lakers as well. They got to find a way to get into the passing lanes more so they could get out in transition and execute in their transition offense. Maybe get guys cutting to the basket or get some guys open on the perimeter. And Denver's bench definitely has to step up here. You got to get some minutes get some quality minutes from Monte Harris, Michael Porter Jr., Gary Harris. He's been quiet tonight so far. And they also got to reestablish that dribble penetration that they had in game 3. All right, so here we go. Start of the third quarter. Lakers with the ball. KCP gets it into LeBron. LeBron gives it to Howard. Back to KCP. Out to AD. AD goes inside. Can't get the layup to go, but LeBron gets the offensive board and he is fouled. So the Lakers are having side out. And it's on Paul Millsap. AD has 19 points, but no rebounds. What the hell is going on with AD? No rebounds? What kind of crap is that? AD also got to be aggressive on the glass. And the Lakers get the ball stripped. Green tried to get the steal, but goes out of bounds, so the Nuggets will keep it. But man, why is it for the second straight game AD has 0 rebounds after halftime? Somebody please tell me that in the chat. That's unacceptable for a man of his caliber to have no rebounds. Murray with the ball gets it out to Millsap, back to Murray. Murray puts up the jumper, can't get it to go. LeBron with the rebound, gives it to Green. KCP gets it into AD with Murray on him, backing him down in the post. Gives it out to KCP, gives it to Green. Green, step back 3, can't get it to go. Jokic with the rebound. Jokic gets it to Grant. Grant gives it to Millsap, and he's called for the travel. Wow. Oh no, he's called for the offensive foul. Excuse me. He pushed off KCP. So Millsap has to leave the game with his fourth foul. Michael Malone's trying to plead his case. LeBron with the ball. Gives it to Green. Green can't get the runner to go. Get the runner to go. Nuggets with the rebound. Jokic gives it to Murray. The way this game is going, this is going to be a grind out. This is going to be a grind out here. Jokic backs down inside. Dwight Howard on him. Jokic doesn't get the jumper to go, but he is fouled, and that'll be on Dwight. I thought that would be an act of shooting, but it's out of bounds side out. Should be in the act of shooting. Jokic inbounds to Grant. Grant gives it to Harris. Gives it back to Grant. Grant puts up the three, and it's good. Jeremy Grant from downtown. 60, 58, Nuggets within two. And he has 13 points already here in this game. LeBron in the post, Murray on him. AD kicks it out to AD. AD puts up the three, and it's good. AD from downtown. 63, 58, Lakers. AD with 22 points. Still don't have no rebounds. Still can't figure that out. Murray with the ball. Gives it to Harris. And Harris couldn't get the shot to go. Rebound Lakers. LeBron with the ball. Green puts up the three, and it's good. 66, 58, Lakers. Jokic with the ball. Gives it to Murray. Back to Jokic. AD draped all over him. Jokic gets the hook shot to go. 66-60 Lakers. Here in the early part of the third quarter. Jokic only has 12 points so far. LeBron with the ball. With Murray on him. He gives it to AD. AD kicks it out to KCP. KCP hits the three. 69-60 Lakers by 9. Jokic has the ball, gives it to Harris. Harris drives and can't get the layup to go. LeBron with the rebound, running down the court. And he fouled, and the Nuggets fouled Dwight Howard, and Howard will be at the free throw line for 2. And Dwight Howard has a double-double with 11 points and 10 rebounds. And he hits the first free throw. Howard splits the pair, 70-60, Lakers by 10. Jokic brings the ball up the court as the Nuggets trail by 10. Gives it to Grant, he gives it to Murray. Murray gives it back to Grant. Grant puts up the three, and it's good. Well, no, my mistake. That's not Grant. I mean, that's not yeah, that's not Grant, that's Harris. LeBron can't get the three to go. That was a dumb shot by LeBron. That was an ill-advised shot. Why take that? That's definitely an ill-advised shot. Nuggets with the ball, Murray with it. Murray goes all the way inside and gets the layup to go 70-65. Nuggets back within 5 once again. Like I said, you do not want to let up on this young Nuggets team. Frank Vogel calls timeout to talk things over as the Nuggets are on a little run here. But like I said, once you got them down, you got to put them away because if you don't, they will come back on you. Ask the Clippers. Clippers found out the hard way. And now look where they're sitting and look where they're at now. I rest my case. So, what are y'all thoughts on this third quarter so far? Leave your comments here in the chat. My girl calling me. All right, out of the timeout, the Lakers lead 70-65. AD with the ball gives it to LeBron. LeBron goes inside, and LeBron gets fouled, and he's got free throws coming. And the way this game is going, this is going to be a grind out. This is going to be an old school playoff grind out game. And whichever team wins this game tonight, they would definitely deserve it, as LeBron has 14 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. LeBron puts up hits the first free throw. Virtual fans still look creepy as usual. LeBron splits the pair. He gets the putback and puts it back up and in. 73-65, Lakers by 8. That cannot happen if you're the Nuggets. You got to secure that rebound. And the Lakers have 20-second chance points to the Nuggets 2-second chance points here tonight. As Jokic gets it inside. And the Nuggets get the layup to go 73, 67. And then on the other end, the Lakers get it into KCP on the bounce pass, and he throws the hammer down. It's 75-67 Lakers. Jokic kicks it out to Grant. Grant gets it to Murray. And Murray can't get the shot. Danny Green was all in his grill. Lakers with the rebound. LeBron brings up the ball. LeBron with the step back jumper. Can't get it to go. Jokic with the rebound. As we're coming under 5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Jokic gives it to Murray. Murray's gone cold here. He definitely needs a spark. Murray goes inside and he is fouled, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. Murray has 18 points and 5 assists here tonight, excuse me. Murray hits the first free throw. And also looks like Murray hurt himself on that layup attempt. Murray gets the second to go. 75-69 Lakers with 4:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Rondo brings up the ball, gives it to KCP. KCP gives it back to Rondo. Rondo gets it into AD. Shot clock is at 3. Rondo puts up the 3, and he hits it. Rondo from downtown. Playoff Rondo. 78-69, Lakers by 9. Nuggets with the ball. Murray gets inside, lays it up and in. 78-71, Lakers. Denver is not going away. They are definitely fighting hard to stay competitive in this game. And it looks like they call Murray for the foul. Wow, nice move by Murray as he glides past Rondo. Wow. Somebody definitely went to sleep on defense, and definitely a lot of miscommunication there as KCP got free for the layup and he scores it. Now it's 80-71 Nuggets. They get it out to Grant. Grant can't get the 3 to go. Rebound Howard. Gives it to KCP. Gives it to Rondo. Rondo with the ball. Rondo makes his way inside, lays it up and in. 82-71 Lakers by 11. And Mike Malone calls timeout to talk things over as the Lakers have gone on their own run on a mini run here, and they lead by 11. And Rondo's come into the game here in the third quarter and has made instant dividends as he's got some big scores. Also has made some key assists here. That has the Lakers up by 11 here in this late in this third quarter. You know, the Lakers definitely needed that run because the Nuggets were definitely on the comeback trail. And like I said, you cannot play around with this Nuggets team. They can come back. They have shown that they can come back. So Lakers gotta find a way to put this Nuggets team away. Because they are not going to fold and they're definitely not going to go away quietly. You really have to beat this team. So what are y'all thoughts on this third quarter? Leave your comments here in the chat. Yep. All right. So out of the timeout, here come the Nuggets, trailing by 11. They get it into Murray. Murray gets it into Harris. Gets it into Jokic. Jokic puts up attempts the layup, but he is fouled and he'll go to the free throw line. I'm glad you came back, Moses. Moses, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Now, Jokic is at the line for 2 free throws. Jokic hits the first. And Rondo is close to replacing Scottie Pippen on the all-time playoff assists. And Jokic hits the second free throw, 82-73. Lakers with 3:14 left to go here in the third. Caruso gives it to Rondo. Rondo surveying the court. Rondo makes his move inside. And the Nuggets give him a hard foul, old school playoff foul. So he'll head to the line and shoot two. Definitely like that foul there by the Nuggets, make him earn it at the free throw line. And the foul is on Jokic. And also, I hope Rondo is all right. Rondo hits the first. Rondo splits the pair. It's 83-73 Lakers with a little over 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Nuggets with the ball. Grant missed it, but Murray gets the rebound, gets it to Jokic. Jokic makes his move inside, lays it up and in. 83-75 Lakers. Rondo with the ball. Jokic has 16 points. Rondo goes inside and he gets the layup to go. 85-75 Lakers. Rondo has definitely been big here tonight in this game. Playoff Rondo coming alive once again. And Rondo has 8 big points off the bench for the Lakers. They get it into Jokic. Out to Murray. Murray gets it into Grant. Out to Jokic. Jokic with the pump, with the hesitation. Jokic can't get the foul line jumper to go. Lakers with the rebound. Here comes Rondo with the ball. Rondo goes all the way inside. Kicks it out to Kuzma. Kuzma puts up the three. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, and the Nuggets come up with it. Down the floor, running down the floor. As Harris goes all the way to the hole for can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line and shoot two. Wow, nobody on the Nuggets got in front of Rondo. No communication, no nothing. Harris misses the first. LeBron's coming back on the floor for the Lakers. KCP sits down. And Harris hits the second, splits the pair. 85-76 Lakers with 149 left to go here in the third quarter. Rondo brings the ball up. Rondo with the jumper, misses. Nuggets with the rebound. Murray brings the ball down up the court with LeBron on him. He gets it into Porter Jr. Porter Jr. with the pump fake, and he hits the three. Michael Porter Jr. from downtown, 85-79. Nuggets within 6 with 116 left to go here in the third quarter. Porter Jr. with points off the bench. Rondo missed the layup. Jokic with the rebound. Wow, Grant tried to go inside, and Caruso brings him down like he was the linebacker sacking the quarterback. And Grant will shoot free throws. He was draped all over Grant. And he was all over Grant like a cheap suit. Grant is at the free throw line, the 2 free throws. Grant hits the first. Grant hits both free throws, 85-81, and the Nuggets suddenly are back within 4 with under a minute remaining here in this third quarter. Are you watching me on your TV? I appreciate that, Moses. Thank you. LeBron with the ball, surveying the floor. Will he make his move or will he kick it out? LeBron kicks it out to AD. AD can't get the three to go. Ball goes out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to stay with LA. Yes, it's going to stay with LA. As Jokic could not secure the offensive rebound. Secure the defensive rebound. Gotta secure that ball with Jokic. No way, you're Porter Jr. No way you can let that ball slip out of your hands. They inbounded it to LeBron. LeBron surveying the floor. LeBron gives it to Kuzma, and he gets it into AD on the cut, and AD is fouled, and he will shoot two. See, that's what happens when you don't secure the rebound. The two you don't get, the two the other team gets. And AD is about to head to the line for two to add on to this Laker lead. AD, he has 22 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Just one dang on rebound. That's unbelievable. AD hits the first as Jokic sits down to take a breather. Dwight Howard sits down to take a breather. Him and his male pattern braids. Let me quit. Let me quit. Let me quit. AD hits the second free throw, 87-81. Lakers. The stream is kind of laggy. Sorry about that, man. This connection. My apologies. My apologies, Moses. Porter Jr. puts up the three, and it's good. Michael Porter Jr. coming alive here. And it's a 3-point game. 87-84. And that's the end of the third quarter. The Nuggets keep on fighting. They go on a big run, go on a nice run to get this game within three after three quarters. Man, this is going to be an exciting finish, boy. This is about to be an exciting finish. All right, start of the fourth quarter. And Marquise Morris gets called for the offensive foul as he pushed off Mason Plumlee. Nuggets get the ball back here in the early going of the fourth quarter. Nuggets trail by 3. Murray brings the ball up the court, gets it into Plumlee. Gives it to Porter Jr. I mean, Harris, my mistake. And Harris is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Well, Wish, good night. Thanks for joining me. Wow, it's 5 a.m. over there. Where are you? What side of the world are you on? It says 5 a.m. over there. Wow. But thanks for joining me anyway. And I'm definitely going to see what's up with this internet so the next stream won't be laggy. All right, so Harris there, and it's a 1-point game, 87-86. The Nuggets are on an 11-2 run. Lakers definitely need a score here. They get it to AD. Okay, now the ball's in LeBron's hand. LeBron goes inside, almost lost it. And the Lakers do not get the score off, get the ball off in time, 24-second violation, and the Nuggets get the ball back. Good defense by the Nuggets on that possession. Okay, wish you all the way in Croatia. All right, thanks for joining me. All the way from Croatia. Greatly appreciated. All right, Nuggets with the ball. They get it into Murray. They got a chance to take the lead. Murray gives it to Plumlee. Plumlee tried to go inside. Gives it to Murray. Nuggets got to hurry up. Plumlee can't get the shot to go. Lakers with the rebound. Nuggets had to get into that offense possession quicker. LeBron goes to the hole, lays it up and in, plus the foul. Unless the foul was before the shot. It looks like the foul was before the shot. So the Lakers are just inbound, will keep it out of bounds, side out. And LeBron gets it into AD. AD cuts to the basket, lays it up and in. 89-86 Lakers. Definitely see the points that you don't get on one end, the other team gets on the other end. So the two you don't get, it seems like the Lakers just get 3 points. And the Nuggets couldn't get the 3 ball to go to tie the game. Ball goes out of bounds. Who touched it last? And it's going to stay with the Nuggets as it went off of Caruso's leg. Yeah, it went off of Caruso. So the Nuggets get it with another opportunity to tie the game. Wow, Murray's pass is stolen by Morris. LeBron with it goes all the way inside. And LeBron gets the foul call for him. He'll head to the line and shoot 2. And costly turnover by the Nuggets there. Well, Wish, thanks for that. Thanks for your suggestion. I'll definitely keep that in mind about adding a scoreboard to the live stream. I'll definitely be advised. Thank you for the suggestion. So figure out how to, come up with one. I'll definitely do it. Greatly appreciate the suggestion. I gotta give the networks credit for their camera work throughout the bubble. They've done some pretty nice camera work. Whether it's been TNT, ESPN, or ABC, they've done some nice camera work. Their cameramen have done a great job, in this NBA bubble. LeBron hits the first. He has 18, 9, and 8. He's close to a triple double. And LeBron hits the second free throw, 91-86. Lakers by 5 with 9:42 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Nuggets with the ball. Harris with the ball. Gets it to Grant. Grant misses the 3. Lakers with the rebound. Didn't have to take that 3. They could have went inside. Now LeBron with the ball. Murray guarding him in the post. They double team LeBron. Gets it to AD. And they get it back to AD. And Plumlee fouls him. AD is going to the free throw line. No, I don't have a green screen right now, Moses, but I plan on getting one very soon. All right, I gotta learn how to add the scoreboard in with the live stream. Once I do that, I definitely add it. And speaking of LED lights, that's the lights I'm using right now for this live stream, Moses. The lights I have right now are LED lights. Because the previous lights they were very big. Matter of fact, if you looked at some of my older videos, the lights would be in the shot. The kind of lights I had were more for like photography, for like, modeling and stuff like that, not for doing videos. But luckily, I just got these a few months ago and sold the old ones. So I definitely got LED lights, but I'm definitely working on getting a green screen soon. Say on the left and right side, you can highlight who plays and informs us about the points. All right. Definitely like y'all suggestions here. I greatly appreciate them. Definitely appreciate y'all suggestions here. Thank you. as AD hit both free throws, 93-86. Lakers by 7. And the foul is called on Jokic as he wrapped up AD. Lakers with the ball. LeBron with the ball. Surveying the floor, trying to make his move. Got to hurry up. There's about 3 seconds left on the shot clock. LeBron has to put up the three, and he can't get it to go. Nuggets with the rebound. Murray goes all the way inside, coast to coast, lays it up and in. 93-88, Lakers, 5-point lead. Murray with 24 points and 6 assists here tonight. Caruso with the ball, gives it to AD. AD goes inside, lays it up and in, plus the foul. So now AD has a chance to complete the 3-point play. Said, oh, makes sense. Yeah, but man, I greatly appreciate y'all suggestions, and definitely I'm working on getting a green screen soon. Hopefully that have that within the next couple of weeks. So it can really be on and popping on the live streams. And Jokic, he has his 5th foul. AD is at the line. And Paul Millsap will return as he has 4 fouls here in this game. Jokic has to sit down with his 5th foul. Jokic has 5. Millsap has 4. Torrey Craig has 4. Mason Plumlee has 3. So the Nuggets are in a lot of foul trouble here. AD hits both free throws. 96-88. Lakers by 8. Murray brings the ball up the court. And if I'm Michael Malone, my offense is running through Murray right now. He gets it to Millsap. Millsap gets it into Craig. Craig throws the hammer down. 96-90. 6-point game with over 7 minutes left to go here in this 4th quarter. And Jeremy Grant has had a nice game. He has 17 points. Rondo with the ball. Gives it to Morris, to Rondo. Rondo gives it to Caruso. Caruso can't get the jumper to go. Nuggets with the rebound. They give it to Harris. And the Lakers last touched it. So it's going to be out of bounds, side out. Wow, AD took a hit to the shoulder from Harris. All right, Nuggets with the ball. They get it into Murray. Wow, Murray somehow got that shot to go. 96-92, 4-point game. With 6:59 left to go, they get it into AD. They give it to Caruso. Caruso gives it to Rondo. Back to AD. Millsap on him. AD can't get it to go. Whistle and a foul. Wow, and AD is holding his ankle right now. Wish you asked me, is it legal that you can upload game highlights on your channel and comment on it? In order for me to do that, I would have to get permission from the NBA. So if I didn't get so if I don't get permission from them to upload highlights, I wouldn't be able to do it. My channel would be shut down. I wish I could, but due to copyright restrictions, they won't let me. Say you seem like a humble person. Thank you, Wish. I try my best to be. But thank you. Yep, I would like to put the highlights in, especially when I do my my recaps of the games, which I gotta catch up on. Hopefully I can get to those tonight. That would definitely enhance the video more, but due to copyright restrictions here on YouTube, I can't. And I would have to get consent from the NBA. I have to, write to them, fill out an application and get consent from the NBA. You know how they always show that commercial before they start the second half of each NBA game saying, this copyrighted broadcast can't be rebroadcast without written consent from the NBA. So I would definitely like to highlights, or at least use the highlights to enhance my videos. That would be so tough to do. Said, really, in Germany, there's a guy with like 10,000 subs and he shows so much more NBA footage. Really? I didn't know about this. So yeah, so just to be on the safe side, I don't want to get my channel shut down. Even though I've shown NBA highlights on my video series last year for top 10 unsung NBA champions. But those highlights were older, and also those videos were uploaded by, regular YouTubers. Yeah, I just don't. Even though also there is another YouTuber on here named also highlights. All they do is show highlights of games. And there's another one. I forget their name right now. Their name slips my mind. They also show NBA highlights. Say, I think in countries where NBA isn't so much popular, it's easier to show online, I guess. NBA is very big here in America. Very big. And these Chris Paul State Farm commercials are straight up dumb. Especially the one where where the Chris Paul impersonator throws the ball, breaks his flower pot, and gets into Chris Paul's car. I would not be so calm if I was Chris Paul. That commercial would go a totally different direction. First, you talking to my son. That's a wrong move. Then you break my what is that? What would I call it? Like my gutter, and then you put it in throw and it crashes into my truck. I I wouldn't be that cool about it. I'd be chasing him. Okay, with I mean in Europe, for example, people watch back in the 90s much more basketball, but now it's football, you know. Yeah, well, aka soccer. Yeah, football. Well, yeah, football and soccer is definitely taking over Europe. My girlfriend, she's a big into soccer. She keeps on asking me to do a soccer live stream. But I've tried to get into soccer. I could never get into it, whether it was the World Cup or, some of the American soccer teams here. I just can't get into it. Wish said after MJ the hype went down in Europe. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. But also, you would think the hype would still be going on with some of the players that came from Europe over to the NBA, like Dirk, Tony Parker. You currently got dudes like Luca, Porzingis. Trying to think who else is from Europe in the NBA currently. Trying to think somebody slips in my mind. Slips in my mind. Who else is in the NBA? I think Cantor's in the NBA. Cantor, he's a European player in the NBA. Dragic. There's a lot of European players playing in the NBA. So I would think the NBA would still have some hype over in Europe with, the influx of European players that's over here. But like they say, you learn something new every day. He said it's simple. Start, for example, with only one league. Try to watch Premier League online and pick a squad. It's the most expensive soccer league in the world and the strongest. But man, I just cannot get into soccer. I've tried Wish. I really tried to sit down and watch a soccer game. To me, playing soccer is more fun than watching it. Now, if I were playing soccer, I think I would have more fun. But sitting down watching it, it can be boring. Like for example, like with baseball. Baseball, I can watch a little bit more than soccer, but the regular season can drag on. But playoff baseball is fun to watch. I could definitely watch baseball in the playoffs. Okay, the Lakers are leading 196 with a little over 5 minutes to go. Lakers get a steal. Costly turnover there by the Nuggets because that definitely limits their scoring opportunities. And KCP comes down the floor, hits a big three in transition. 103-96 Lakers. KCP has had a nice game here tonight, as he has 13 points. Murray gives it up. Millsap in the corner, and he hits the three. Paul Millsap from downtown, 103-99. Nuggets within 4. With over 4 minutes left to go here in this game. Can the Lakers hold on to take that 3-1 lead, or will we go to overtime? LeBron with the ball. Surveying the court, but he's got about 5 seconds left on the shot clock. LeBron with the step back jumper at the top of the key. And he can't get it to go. Nuggets with the rebound. Oh, man, this has definitely been a great game. It's coming down to the wire here. Murray gives it to Jokic. Jokic gets it into Millsap. Millsap goes inside, almost lost the ball. AD recovers it. Man, another costly turnover for the Nuggets. This is just like last night's game 4 with the Celtics and Heat. Celtics had a bunch of costly turnovers in the fourth quarter. LeBron with the ball. No, excuse me. AD with the ball. Well, LeBron with the ball gets it to Howard, back to Rondo. Rondo can't get the shot off in time. 24-second violation. Denver gets the ball back. Wish you said, I think you can compare European football height wise with the NBA. Said basketball in Europe is like the MLS in the US. If you could compare it that way. That's a great comparison, Wish. All right, timeout is called. But yeah, I would think basketball would be a little bit bigger, especially all the European players that's over here in the NBA. Another one I forgot about, Jokic. Forgot about Jokic. So I don't know why. So I don't know why Europe lost interest in the NBA after Michael Jordan. With all the European players coming to the NBA now, that's something I never figured out. All right, Wish you have a good night, man. Thanks for joining me. Well, good day over there. Since it's already morning over there. You have a good day over there in Croatia. Thanks for joining me. This is a this game has been a nice game, an exciting game. It's coming down to the wire. That's what playoff basketball is all about. All right, Nuggets have the ball out of this timeout with over 3 minutes left to go here in the fourth. They got to get a score here. Murray gets inside. Can't get the layup to go. Lakers with the rebound. And LeBron gets it from Rondo. Cutting inside. LeBron lays it up and in. 105-99 Lakers with 3:36 left to go here in the fourth quarter. LeBron has 22 points. Okay, whistle and a foul is called on Rondo. And definitely miscommunication on that defensive assignment. When you're down like this in a close game, you gotta get back on defense if you're the Nuggets. All right, whistle and a foul. And Monte Morris gets the and one. He has a chance to complete the 3-point play. Man, he gets a nice floater. That's a nice floater by Monte Harris. Say yes, they win. I know you happy, Moses. Said just focus. You said I know what you mean. Wish said Nowinski, Petrovic, and so there are many great basketball players from Europe. Yeah, definitely. All right. Harris completes the 3-point play. It's a 3-point game, 105, 102 with 3:22 left to go here in this fourth quarter. KCP with the ball, gives it to AD. AD gives it to Morris. Back to AD. Wow, and AD loses it out of bounds, and the Nuggets get the ball back. Wow, with under 3 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Unbelievable that AD would. You cannot be careless with the ball in a close game like this. You got to take care of the ball. Now the Nuggets have a chance to tie the game. Wow, Murray tried to go up inside. LeBron blocks the shot. Rondo with the ball. Rondo wide open at the top of the key, and he hits the jumper. 107, 102. Lakers by 5. Playoff Rondo coming up big here in this game tonight, as he has 10 points here. Nuggets with the ball. Jokic gets it inside to Grant. Grant gives it to Morris. Morris can't hit the three. Lakers with the rebound. And Jokic has to go inside. Go strong, or get fouled and get to the free throw line. No way he should be kicking. Well, no way he should have kicked that out. He had a good look at the basket. KCP with the three, can't get it to go. AD gets the offensive board. Lakers with another possession. If you're Denver, you got to secure that rebound. You got to be aggressive on the glass. And Grant gets called for the foul. LeBron will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. LeBron gets the first one to roll in. That was a big block right there by LeBron as he got the block on Jamal Murray. That was a huge block, because that would have cut it to 1. LeBron hits the second. 109, 102. Lakers with under 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Harris brings the ball up. Gives it to Jokic. Jokic double team. Jokic goes inside. Can't get the roller to go. Lakers with the rebound. Leading by 7 with 139 left to go in the fourth quarter. LeBron with the ball. Wow, Marquise Morris gets called for the illegal screen. Nuggets get the ball back. Moses says, make the shot. And Morris now has his 5th personal foul, as Murray is tripped and fouled. And wow, Morris is fouled out. That was his sixth foul, and Morris is fouled out. And Murray will step to the line for 2 free throws. Alex Caruso comes in for Morris. And Harris and Craig coming in for Jokic. Jamal Murray with some big free throws. He hits the first. And he knocks down the second, 109, 104, 5-point game. Tell just Cycle, you said the Lakers in a win. They're finding their touch on the court, even though Bron did foul Murray on the last possession. He definitely got away with one. Intelligent Cycle, you said AD has been carrying this game on the offensive glass, but rebounding wise, he's disappeared. Definitely. That's so shocking. Alex is not a big man. That's true, Moses. And the Lakers get a big offensive rebound. Wow, and Grant gets called for the blocking foul. As the Lakers have been in the bonus, so LeBron will shoot 2 free throws. Yeah, but Intelligent Psycho, AD has definitely been the man here tonight. Even though his rebounding has been pretty subpar, but he definitely came up with some big offensive rebounds here in this fourth quarter. All right, so the Nuggets call timeout. They trail by 5 here in the final seconds of the fourth quarter. So Malone decided to challenge the call and took the timeout just in case it was unsuccessful. And it was. So LeBron is at the free throw line with 2 big free throws here. LeBron hits the first. Okay, Moses, you asked me how many points did Morris had. Morris only had 2 points tonight. And LeBron knocks down the second, 111, 104. Lakers, LeBron with 26. Harris gives it to Murray. Murray goes inside, gets fouled, and he will head to the free throw line for 2 big free throws. This Denver team, they definitely have no quit in them. This team never gives up. But the problem was Jokic could not get it going in this game. AD did a pretty nice job of containing them as Murray hits the first free throw. If Jokic has at least a good, say, 20, 22 points, then the Nuggets definitely are winning this game. But Jokic could not get it going tonight. Murray has had a good game. Grant played a good game as Murray hits the second free throw. 111, 106, Lakers. Jokic comes back in. Murray has 32 points. Tell the Psycho said KCP done his thing. Rondo has the fountain of youth and got them hand legs scoring while keeping the Nuggets guards at Guantanamo Bay. And the Lakers missed the three, but Rondo comes in with the rebound. Man, no way in the world. Come on, that's three Nuggets around the basket, and not one of them grabs even attempts to get the rebound. No way you let Rondo fly in and get the rebound. So Rondo's at the line shooting free throws. He's not a good free throw shooter. He misses the first. And I always wondered that about Rondo. And I asked this question on a previous live stream. I never figured out why Rondo can never, you know, hit free throws consistently. And he's a guard. That's something I always wondered. As Rondo puts in the second, 112, 106. Lakers by 6. Malone calls another timeout. Think that's his final timeout. Tell the cycle said Jokic is too predictable with his shot. He was rarely off. He was really off tonight. He was. Jokic definitely has to improve his jumper. You know what? Jokic either needs to get a good foul line jumper or a hook shot. He needs to add that to his game in the offseason. If he does that, then you'll have to make your ADs or Zubox, Dwight Howards, any big that he plays, you have to make them come out to the top of the key instead of just sitting on you inside the paint. Because they're waiting for him to get inside the paint. So he definitely needs to add that shot to his arsenal. Either a hook shot or at least a decent top of the key shot. And the Lakers have 25 second chance points compared to Denver's 4, as they had 12 offensive rebounds. They get it to Jokic. Jokic can't get the three. And Millsap gets the offensive board, but he gets pushed out of bounds and he is fouled. So he'll head to the line and shoot 2 free throws. And that was a bad shot by Jokic. As a matter of fact, Jokic didn't even have to take that shot. He's so busy trying to get the foul call that he wasn't focused on his shot. 27 seconds left, Moses. Jokic sits down. Craig comes back into the game. Millsap hits the first free throw. Millsap gets the second. 112, 108, 4-point game. Okay, they double team AD as he tries to inbound the ball cleanly. He has to call a timeout. Denver is not going to go away quietly. 112, 108, 20 seconds left to go here in this game. Yep. So the Lakers cannot go to sleep on this Nuggets team. All right, so the Lakers only have one timeout left. All right, so let's see what happens here. Can the Nuggets get the stop or force a 5-second violation? We're about to find out. And Rondo has officially surpassed Scottie Pippen as eighth all time on the playoff assist list. All right, Rondo looking, gives it to AD, and he is fouled by Murray, and he will go to the line and shoot two. AD hits the first. Moses, you said let's go Lakers. And also make sure y'all stay that, excuse me. AD hits the second 114-108. Lakers by 6 with 21 seconds left. Make sure y'all join me here Saturday night at 8:30 for game 5 of this series. Murray misses the three. AD with the rebound. And Denver is not going to foul. The Lakers will dribble it out. And the Lakers hold on for a 114-108 win. They take a 3-1 series lead. And now they are one win away from going to the NBA Finals for the first time in 10 years as they look to close out the Nuggets Friday night. And now it's the third time in these playoffs the Nuggets trail 3-1. Can they make magic Make magic three times? We'll see. But they got a tough road ahead of them as they trail series. The Lakers will look to close out the Nuggets Saturday night, excuse me. Just like the Heat will look to close out the Celtics tomorrow night. So make sure y'all join me tomorrow night for game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Heat and the Celtics. Then join me Saturday night for game 5 of this series between the Lakers and the Nuggets. Will both teams close out, their opponents to to meet each other in the NBA Finals? Or will both of their opponents fight to see another day? We're definitely going to find out. Moses, you definitely. I know you happy. You are very happy. Your Lakers won, and now they're up 3 games to 1. But AD was definitely the man here tonight. Even though his rebounding in the last 2 games has been horrible, he came up with some big offensive rebounds late in the fourth quarter to keep, extra possessions for the Lakers. Said most definitely. LeBron played pretty solid, but the Lakers role players stepped up. KCP had a big game with 13. Playoff Rondo, he had some big scores as well as some key assists. Dwight Howard, he had a double double, so he had a nice game offensively, but he was big on the rebounding. So it was nice. So it was a nice balance from the Lakers. For the Nuggets, Jamal Murray, he did everything he could. So did Jeremy Grant. But Jokic was a no-show here tonight in this game. He did not do anything at all. Like Intelligent Cycle said earlier, he's too predictable offensively. He needs to add either a top of the key shot or a hook shot to his repertoire. He definitely needs to do that. And the Nuggets role players, yeah, he stepped up definitely. Moses. And for the Nuggets role players, most of them outside of Grant were pretty much and Monte Harris, they were pretty much non-existent. The bench definitely didn't produce for the Nuggets. They got outplayed by the Lakers bench. And Denver definitely got out hustled and out rebounded by the Lakers tonight, especially late in the game. The Lakers definitely wanted this game more than the Nuggets, and they showed improved. And now they are within 1 win of the NBA Finals. So can't wait to see what happens in Game 5. Will the Lakers close them out, or will the Nuggets be back on the comeback trail once again and make magic 3 times in a row in these playoffs? Definitely can't wait to see what happens Saturday night with this series. But man, I thank y'all for joining me here tonight. I feel blessed and honored that y'all want to come here, watch me talk about the games, also watch me eat. I thank God for y'all love, for y'all support. I enjoy doing these live streams. And I enjoy, talking with y'all and reacting, interacting with y'all right here up front. And I hope I brought a smile to your face and some joy in your heart. I hope I made your dark days brighter. And I hope I made your brighter days even brighter than what they already were. Tell the cycle, you said Michael Malone hates MPJ. He should have been in the fourth quarter a lot longer. Yeah, I agree. Malone definitely should have had Porter more in the fourth quarter. You said Moses, you said Tyler has to go off next game. But yeah, Intelligent Cycle, that's why I was wondering. Why didn't Michael Malone go to Porter Jr. More in the fourth quarter? Who knows? And he was actually doing pretty solid. He was actually doing pretty solid for the time that he was out there. Who knows? Maybe if you had him in the fourth quarter more, who knows what could have happened? Who knows what could have happened? He was one of the main reasons why the Nuggets climbed back into this game. That's been one of my criticisms with Malone. It's like he does not use his rotations right. Similar to Frank Vogel. Sometimes Frank Vogel, he's done a little bit better as the playoffs have gone on with his rotations. But for the most part, during the regular season, the bubble and the earlier part of the playoffs, Vogel did not use his rotations wisely. Moses, you said true. Yep, that's been one of my main criticisms of Michael Malone. He does not use his rotations properly. definitely wish he would find better ways to use his rotation. His rotation, I mean. Okay, tell just cycle. You said Heat versus Lakers will be the finals matchup. NBA wants to generate popularity, pretty cute, and showmanship. They're not gonna get that with the Nuggets. Just saying. Unfortunately, that's it's sad but true. Intelligence cycle, because to me, I want the teams who earned their trip to whether it's the NBA Finals, Super Bowl, World Series. I want that team to get their shine for getting there. And unfortunately for the Nuggets, and it's sad, but it seems like they don't draw the race because one, the Nuggets don't get a lot of national TV exposure. And that's pretty messed up that they don't. They got they got two young all-stars. Says my last remark. P.S. Mike Malone makes idiotic decisions. Peace out. All right, Intelligence Cycle. You have a good one. Thanks for joining me. But yeah, Intelligence Cycle made a good point. They definitely want the Heat and the Lakers because the Heat they're already down in Florida, in the bubble. Also, the NBA wants the Lakers back in the finals. Since they really would have loved to have the Lakers and the Celtics meet in the NBA Finals because of the long rivalry and all the greats that played on both of those teams. But unfortunately, since the Celtics are down, the Heat and the Lakers and the Heat would be the next best thing because all of the storylines that come out of it. LeBron playing against his former team. Pat Riley. Even though he's not coaching, his team is going up against the team where he made his mark as an NBA legend, where he got his start as an NBA legend, excuse me, winning those 5 championships with the Showtime Lakers in the 80s. Also, LeBron trying to get his 4th championship while the Heat is trying to get their 4th championship as a franchise. Moses said Mike thinks he's all that. So yeah, if Denver would make it to the finals, it wouldn't have a great storyline, because like I said, they don't get a lot of exposure, national TV exposure. And they don't and Jokic or Murray, they're all stars, but they're not superstars. They don't get that what's the word I'm looking for? Hype. They don't get that hype, unfortunately, because a lot of Nuggets games are not on national TV like that. They don't get a lot of games on ESPN or TNT or ABC and whatnot. And like I said, it's sad because if you make it all the way to the championship, you were the best team in your conference or in your league to come out. So I don't think that you should be slighted because of the market you play in. That's totally unfair. That's very unfair. Just like, unfortunately, when the Spurs got to the finals, most of the time, it felt like they were slighted, except for when they played the Heat in 13 and 14. People finally started giving them their due. But for the most part, they got slighted because they weren't the flashy team. They didn't play the sexy basketball. They were old school. They just grind it out, methodical play, hard nosed defense, and score off of passing. No, Moses, you ain't wasting my time. You ain't gotta apologize. You're not wasting my time at all. This is just something that's been on my mind because if media would look for the storylines you can find good storylines in any matchup. Like, say if it was, for example, the Nuggets and the Heat in the finals. You got two young all stars. You got a franchise that has never gotten to an NBA finals, seeking their first championship. And here in this bubble, a lot, and here in the bubble, that would be a great accomplishment, because 2016, for example, there were some people that said if it were the Cavs and the Thunder in the NBA finals, people felt that would be a ratings nightmare for the NBA. And I thought that's ridiculous. Okay, good. And I thought that was ridiculous to say that the Cavs and Thunder NBA finals would have been bad rates for the NBA. I mean, come on. You had superstars on each team. You had LeBron, Kyrie, KD, and Westbrook, and especially if the Thunder would have knocked off the Golden State Warriors, they would have had a great story coming in. They would have knocked off the 73-win Warriors and a 67-win Spurs team to get to the finals. Then on the flip side, you got the Cavs back in the finals for the second straight year, trying to get their first championship. LeBron trying to break the drought for Cleveland, and especially he would have had a healthy Kevin Love and Kyrie. So a Cavs and Thunder NBA finals definitely would not have been would not have been bad rates for the NBA. That would have been great ratings for the NBA at that time. Because the Stars would have definitely made that matchup very watchable, despite the fact they played in mid to mid to smaller markets. But NBA is gonna get what they want in the Lakers and Heat for the NBA finals. I'm sure Adam Silver definitely is gonna love that because, like I said, the Heat are already in Florida. And then the Lakers, they've been wanting the Lakers to get back into the finals. Moses Harper, you say, yeah. So they definitely going to get that. Like I said, it's going to be some interesting storylines. And also another thing I forgot to mention is going to be LeBron trying to seek his second ring since leaving the Heat. He already won a ring outside of Miami in 2016 with my Cleveland Cavaliers. But now he's going to try to do it again without the Heat. And definitely and LeBron would definitely want to show up Pat Riley. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but after the Cavs won the championship in 2016, LeBron revealed to Dave McMenamin of ESPN, he said that when he had told the top dogs in Miami that he was coming back to Cleveland, he said a very important member of the Heat said told LeBron going back to Cleveland is the biggest mistake of your career. So in essence, they were saying leaving Miami is the biggest mistake in your career. You'll never win another ring outside of the Heat. So I had to think about that for a while. Wow, who could have said it? I said that couldn't have been Mickey Harrison because he definitely would have said something like that. I don't get that vibe off of him, but you never know. It definitely could have been Spoelstra because Spoelstra don't seem like that type of guy. So I put two and two together and realized it was Pat Riley who said that. Because remember when it was leading up to free agency, he was calling on D Wade and Bosh out to quote unquote stay if you have the guts. So that was definitely Pat Riley. So LeBron is definitely motivated to want to win this championship if he faces the Heat by proving Pat Riley wrong once again, showing that, hey, I've won 2 more rings with 2 different franchises outside of your organization. So that would excuse me, little cough fit. So that would definitely make another great storyline. He said, now Moses, you said, Dave, now that I think about it. Yep. So if it's the Lakers and the Heat, LeBron will definitely want to, you know, want to rub it in Pat Riley's face once again by trying to, beat him to get his 4th ring and to prove to him, like, hey, I can, go anywhere and win. He said, hey, I came to y'all, 1-2. I went back home and won 1 in historic fashion. Now I come to LA and win 1 here. So definitely can't wait to see how these game 5s unfold tomorrow night and Saturday night. Make sure you join me here tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Celtics and the Heat. The Heat will try to punch their ticket to the NBA Finals, while the Celtics will try to force a game 6 Saturday night. Join me at 8:30 for game 5 of this series between the Lakers and the Nuggets. The Lakers are going to try to do the same thing, while the Nuggets are going to try to do the same thing. But anyways, y'all, I got to get out of here. Definitely thank y'all for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate via Cash App or PayPal. Let me show you the Cash App cash tag. Excuse me. There it is. And there's the email for the PayPal. Any donation you could give, I would greatly appreciate it. It helps me keep this channel going. Your donations go a long way. But I got to get out of here, y'all. So until tomorrow night, y'all have a good one. Love y'all to life. QC out. Enjoy your morning, noon, or night. I'm out.